Hi, everybody. It is Saturday, April 4th. Just been feeling a serious sense of loss recently, starting with Dash Crofts and then my dear old bandmate, Randy Zacuto, passed away. And then suddenly I hear about James Gadson passing away. James was probably one of the funkiest great drummers in the world. He was a staple of the LA scene for decade upon decade. Every time we'd work together, we would just go, God, I wish we had more sessions together. He was just, you've got to look him up, look at his discography and listen to stuff on YouTube with Gadsden. You're going to hear what funk is all about. He was so fantastic and just the most beautiful soul. Everybody's posting like crazy about the loss of James Gadson. You know, once these guys are gone, they are gone, and not many people coming along that can fill those shoes. But James was really special. So my heart goes out to his family and the music community as a whole, because this leaves a pretty big empty spot in all of our hearts for this guy. I thought I'd do a little music here. I had fun last night. I played with Steve Watson and Joe Wilkinson at the Mint, and we had a fun set. I worked on Joe's album with Steve producing and playing on it and engineering, and we had a great time. And so we got to go do a set there, which was really a lot of fun. It's always great to get in those kind of rooms, just have everybody like right on top of you in the audience and the bands on top of each other. And it was the way I love playing music. So we had a great time with that, and going over to a couple of friends' house tomorrow for a little Easter celebration. I just look at it as a chance to eat more than anything. And then busy next week. If you could send out your best healing vibes and stuff, Maureen has to go in and have a second heart ablation on Monday morning. And so we are anxious about that, but hopefully this one will do the trick, because the first one helped a bit, but they said, you know, they're going to have to do a second one to really nail this down. So fingers are crossed on this one. And then got some work next week doing a thing on Friday for Fender about the celebration of the P-Bass, and they want to do a video talking about Frankenstein and the one that they're building, their Frankenstein version. So that'll be fun. And then I go to Texas the following week with Lyle to go out to Texas A&M in College Station, and we're going to do some lecturing, and we're going to show the documentary, the immediate family documentary and stuff. So there's some bunch of cool little things going on, and then there's a couple of album projects as soon as I get back from Texas. So trying to keep busy in this crazy world we're living in. But I thought musically today, I've talked about this gentleman in the past. I've got a number of videos up about what I've done with him, and I found some more stuff that I don't believe is posted. I looked, and none of this came up. So I'm going to go ahead and play this. And that's my dear old friend, Paul Williams. I love Paul so much. He's one of the most unique and special people I've ever known in this business. And we started working very early on in our careers. This album is from 1971. It's called Just an Old-Fashioned Love Song. It was produced by not that Michael Jackson, but Michael Jackson, who was a wonderful producer. I did a lot of projects with Tom Jans and Mimi Farina, all kinds of things. And he is no longer with us. It's unreal. But we had a great time working together. And the first time I was aware of Paul there's a great black comedy, dark comedy called The Loved One. And it's a kind of a riff on kind of Forest Lawn and the funeral business. And it's Jonathan Winters stars in it in a dual role as the Blessed Reverend and then his kind of loser brother. But everybody imaginable, from Tab Hunter to Liberace to you name it, is in this movie. It's just, if you've never seen it, look up The Loved One. But there's a character in there, Gunther, the boy genius, who's supposed to be 12 years old. And it's Paul when he was 25. I love that aspect of it. But this was a really fun project to work on. And I'm going to go ahead and play a couple of tracks from it and give you some credits here. I was able to pull up a picture of the album. So it's a challenge to see the credits because it's really tiny on the screen, but I'll try to do justice by everybody. So let me see what we'll start with here. Hold on. This one is Never Had It So Good, and this one is Paul Williams on vocals, David Spinoza on guitar, Craig Durgee on keyboards, drums and tambourine are Russ Kunkel, and myself on bass. So here we go. Never Had It So Good. Here we are. Paul is so unique. He has a voice like nobody else. I mean, he's a songwriter, and he's a brilliant, brilliant songwriter. Just an old-fashioned love song, and all those songs are staples. And Paul is the president of ASCAP now, and we still see each other, and he's one of the really cool ones. So here we go. Never Had It So Good. Downbeat, downbeat. This is my peace love bass.
I never had much money. I never won a race. My jokes don't end up funny, and I've had doors slammed in my face. But I think you charmed me. I've always hoped that someone would. I never had a love like this before, no, no. And I never had it so good. I'm not the kind that's trusted. I'm always tripping over logs, and often I've been busted, chased by friendly dogs. But I think you charmed me. I've always hoped that someone would. I never had a love like this before, no, no. I never had it so good. Charmed me. I've always hoped that someone would. I never had a love like this before, no, no. Oh, I never had it so good. I never had a love like this before, no. I never had it so good. I never had a love like this before.
Brings it, that's over half a century ago. That's unbelievable. Amazing how time has moved on. Let's find another tune here. What do we got here? This one is called Gone Forever. Let me see. This one is so tiny. Vocals, Paul Williams, piano, Craig Durkee, electric guitars, David Spinoza, organ, Mike Utley, congas, Russ Kunkel, and me on bass, Mike Utley. We did all of the early Chris Christopherson and Rita Coolidge records, and he went on to be the musical director for Jimmy Buffett, and he's still going great. One of the great keyboard players out there. Bruce Botnick and Tommy Vaccari engineered this, along with Robert A. Pear and Dick Bogert, Hank Chicalo and Norm Kinney, Tommy Vaccari and John Henry were mixing. God, it's like reading microfilm here. Well, let's go ahead. This is Gone Forever. Here we go. And one thing cool about Paul, too, Paul's brother, Mentor Williams, was another great songwriter. He wrote Drift Away for Dobie Gray. A lot of great songs. So, there's some deep genes in that family. So here we go. Gone Forever.
Gone forever, I sit alone for hours, wondering what went wrong and who's to blame. I was there to see a black cloud pulled across the sky, wondering when it was that love began to die. Gone forever, now gone but not forgotten. How could I forget the likes of you? Just the sight of you could make imaginations fly. Just to think about you almost makes me cry. 'Cause you were something to remember, warm and lovely like the sun. Every morning still reminds me, brings a tear that nearly blinds me. One more day to live through, one more day of living without you. Gone forever, and all the fools have told me, try to find a life with someone new. Share the pillow where a dream once took the time to lie. Having known you, I would never even try. 'Cause you were something to remember, warm, lovely like the sun. Every morning still reminds me, brings a tear that nearly blinds me. One more day to live through, one more day of living without you. Gone forever, and all the fools have told me, try to find a life with someone new. Share the pillow where a dream once took the time to lie. Having known you, I would never even try. Gone forever,
he's so long. One of my fun memories of this, it just came back to me. We recorded this album at A&M Studios, I believe in Studio B. And with his songwriting, he was a heavy hitter in town. And we were in the studio working, and it got to be, I don't know, 1 o'clock in the morning or something. And we're all kind of going, God, we haven't eaten dinner yet. Just like we've been just cranking along all day in there. And there was a restaurant down the street on La Brea. That was one of Paul's favorite restaurants. I think it was a French restaurant or kind of international cuisine. But we took a break at 1 in the morning and we walked out into the hallway, which was just like a little foyer that was between basically studios 1, 2, and 3, or A, B, and C. It's kind of a communal grounds, and we were the only people in the studio. We came out of our studio and walked out there, and there was a huge table set up, and they had catered an entire dinner from this restaurant. Paul had called them and had them set up this incredible, and the owner, the maitre d', was there and brought a couple of the waiters with him, and they were serving this incredible spread. I mean, it's the kind of stuff you just never really see in the studio. And that was the kind of guy Paul was. He just said, called down and said, put together a great spread for the guys and all that. It was such a treat. He is, but at this time, he was a good hang. What an amazing cat. Okay, a couple more here. This is Let Me Be the One. Okay, let me get some credits here. Let me be the one. And of course, it's a white background with pale kind of tan writing on it. It's not like it's black or something like that. Let me be the one here. And this was written by Paul Williams and Roger Nichols, who they co-wrote many songs together. Paul on vocals, Craig on piano, acoustic guitars, David Spinoza, drums and congas, Russ Kunkel, and me on bass. Pretty much the same band for so much of this. Let me see here. Let me be the one. So here we go. This is Let Me Be the One.
Some sleepless night, if you should find yourself alone, let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to when you need someone to turn to. Let me be the one when this old world's turned upside down. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to when you need someone to turn to. Let me be the one for love and understanding, to find a quiet place for silent understanding, a loving touch. Come to me when things go wrong and there's no love to light the way. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to when you need someone to turn to. Let me be the one. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to when you need someone to turn to. Let me be the one. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one you come to. Let me be the one you run to. Let me be the one
Paul primarily is a songwriter, so these albums that we did were really to showcase his songs more than anything, because that was really his pursuant thing, was getting songs out there. When I did Evergreen with Streisand, they co-wrote that song. I mean, he's contributed so many songs to the Great American Songbook. Here's one called That's Enough for Me. Let me get some credits on this one. Written by Paul Williams, vocals Paul, Spinoza acoustic guitar, Craig Durkee piano, congas and drums are Russ, me on bass, and then arrangement by David Spinoza on this one is credited. Okie doke. Spinoza was so great. He flew in from New York to work on this, and it was always fun doing projects with him. He's really, beyond his playing, he's such a great character. It was a great hang. So here we go. Now that's enough for me.
If I can make you cry, if I can fill your eyes with pleasure just by holding you in the early hours of morning, when the day that lies ahead's not quite begun. Well, that's enough for me. That's all the hero I need be. I smile to think of you and me. You and I, and how our pleasure makes you cry. If I can make you smile, if I can move you close to laughter with a word or two, when your day's been filled with strangers and the castles that you built all tumble down. Oh, well, that's enough for me. That's all the hero I need be. I smile to think of you and me. You and I, and how our pleasure makes you cry. Pleasure
it was such good times back then. I mean, I remember we were all in the room together, no click tracks, no nothing, just eye contact and listening to each other as it should be. Let me see if I just wanted to see if there was any credits for the strings on this one, which there should be, but I don't see it on the back here. That's a shame. But I guess that was the string arrangement that David Spinoza did. So that is what we got there. That is just Paul Williams's old-fashioned love song album. And hold on 1 minute here. And from 1971. So, and there's a bunch of other great material on that album. So it's well worth checking out, especially if you're a Paul Williams fan. You're probably aware of it. But I'm going to get going now. Got lots to take care of around the house and all that nonsense. And let's do a clubhouse this coming Wednesday. So if you're a clubhouse member and you can make it, put it in your calendar. And I look forward to seeing everybody, and we can catch up with things and talk some 50s and 60s old TV shows again, and some food and all that good stuff. So take good care and have a great weekend. And I look forward to our next visit. But I'm out of here now, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.